Soldier, behind you.
You've come to save us at last!
Easy, fella, or they'll hear us.
Well, the fact is, we've come to blow up the bridge. But once we've blown the bridge to smithereens, our chances of rescuing you all will be greatly improved.
Do you know where we can find explosives?
Well, there is some dynamite, and it's even attached to a basic detonator. It's in one of the huts. I don't know if it will do the job, though. It's a very strong bridge.
Are there any weak points?
I don't know. The only person who would is the Colonel, but he's in solitary confinement.
No problem. We can cross the river and get him out of there.
Be careful. There are crocodiles and piranhas in the river. We lost a lot of good men in this river. Really good men. The only living thing they won't eat are the elephants.
Thanks, soldier. It's best you get back to work so that we don't arouse suspicion.
I wish you men good luck.
Okay, Bridge Over the River Kwai, and this is the first level that is, very clearly based on a war movie, Bridge on the River Kwai from 1957, the David Lean film, and they've done a fantastic job of basically recreating the bridge from the movie. And we've got this kind of prison camp over on the far side and some other buildings, and we are going to find a guy called Colonel Guinness, who sounds exactly like Alec Guinness in the movie, and so we're going to meet him to work out how to blow up the bridge. And it gave us a clue about possibly crossing the river on an elephant, and apart from that we are on our own, so we can get started. Alright, well I'm going to begin with Diver because I think he's going to be the most useful one, but I'm just going to see what everyone else has brought. Thief's got cigarettes, Driver has got just his Molotovs there as usual, Barry I'm guessing just has his knife. Yeah, I'm going to start with Diver I think. So I'm just going to try and get rid of these two guys first and see if we can't do that. Just want to make sure that guy doesn't turn around again. With any luck he doesn't. I'm just going to try and move this guy real quick. Yeah, ooh, there we go. Now he's turned back.
I'm going.
In fact, I could probably either use cigarettes or a body to distract this guy, unless he stops where I want him to. Does he stop there? Yeah, okay. We're really on show here at the beginning of this level, like we're right next to them. Alright, off you go, buddy. That's it. Well, the good thing is Thief started with some cigarettes, so yeah, I think I'll probably use them to begin with on quite a few of these guys. Alright, let's have a look. So we've got this guy. You try some cigarettes on him real quick. There we go. Hopefully nobody else has seen that. I should really check before doing this. If we're very fast, hopefully we'll be alright. Yeah, there we go. Okay, oh, he's seen me. Somebody saw me real quick. I better put a uniform on him. Who was that? Okay, so we've got... Ah, it was probably him. I think he might walk up and down there. We've got an officer there by the car. We've got these two having a chat. We've got somebody in the river. Okay, we've got a couple of people around there that we need to watch out for. And I think that's... Is that somebody in there? Yes, it is. Okay, well, I'll put a uniform on Diver to begin with. And then maybe we can sneak around a little easier. Thief, I'm going to have you in standby as well because I see some metal boxes. Actually, I'll just leave him there at the corner. Right, Diver can put a uniform on. World's least convincing Japanese soldier award goes to the Diver. I'm just going to see if I can get around the back of this guy. Don't know if he's going to turn around actually, so maybe a knife for him real quick. Hopefully nobody's seen that. Oh, there is a guy up there on that path actually as well, but with any luck, he ain't gonna see. Okay. And then, yeah, we have these guys down at the bottom here. I think they might be next, because he walks around, so I want to deal with him pretty soon. Ah, and he had some cigarettes too. Well, okay, we've got one packet, that's fine. Maybe somebody else can take those. I'll give these back to Thief. Okay. Because the cigarettes just disappear into each other if you stack them, and then you can't really separate them and use them. So I think that's a better way of picking those up. Okay, so let's see if we can't maybe do cigarettes on this guy. Is he going to see those? Yes, he has. He's going to come down and get them, I reckon. Okay, and if we're quick, maybe we just sneak behind him. Like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, And then to save time, I'm just going to get Thief to sort these bodies out while I carry on with Diver. There we go, so Thief, you can take him away. This officer I'll deal with in a minute. I'm not going to have to take the uniforms off the officers this time because I don't think there'll be anyone coming around to untie them. I mean, I can, but I probably won't do all of them. Okay, now, the river does get quite narrow at this point, but I don't think those guys will see this. Hoping nobody will see this. Okay, there we go. We're going to get a pretty full rifle soon, so I might hand it off to somebody else. Ah, now Thief, I'm going to need you, buddy. So he can start breaking into these metal boxes. Let's put a uniform on him as well, which would probably be quite large on him because he's so tiny. Okay, let's see what's in this metal box. Okay, we got a machine gun and we got some things for Driver, so Thief can hand those off in a little while. We can't actually get that body down from here, so we're just going to have to leave it there. Oh, now that officer, I can actually just put him in the river, I think. And yeah, you still hear tied up noises when you stick someone in the river, so how that works, I do not know, but it doesn't seem to matter. Okay, so we have a mechanic over there. Is that a guy there? Yeah, it is. Oh, I didn't see him. Okay, well, yeah, gonna need to watch out for him as well. And then there's various people here. Okay, well, I think maybe we can do... I think we can probably do some more cigarettes on these guys, perhaps. Maybe... Oh yeah, maybe something over here for this guy. So when he comes back, perhaps he'll see that, unless it's seen by that guy. Oh no, he's kind of masked by that wall, actually. Oh, we might be okay with him. Yeah, there we go. He's seen that. So, and with any luck, that officer, yeah, he's not going to see that. So I'm hoping that this guy won't see this. Should be behind the wall. There we go. Lovely. Thief, buddy, you can have this guy's things. Lovely. Okay, so Diver. Yeah, fully qualified. It's good to have Diver back, he's very useful. I mean, I guess we can maybe just repeat this with... Yeah, let's repeat it. See if we can get this guy... Oh, does he not see that? Oh, strange. Perhaps we'll put them somewhere else and he will see. I just don't want to put them in the way of this guy. Oh no, he's got kind of a fixed field of view. What if we try that? Yeah, there we go. See if this will work. The good thing about them having a chat is that they don't seem to turn their heads. Hopefully nobody will see this. I don't think he will. I think he's too far in. I think he's just tucked around that corner. Alright, let's just move him out of the way. Okay. We got another box for the thief, but not yet, because that officer is looking at it. So... yeah, alright. Well, what if we... Oh, hang on, what if we just put the cigarettes there for the officer? Yeah, there we go. And he hasn't nudged that guy too far, so that's good. And then if I'm clever... Can I hide a body under there? Yeah, I can. Amazing. Alright. I think we can look in this building next. Yeah, let's see what's in here. I'm just going to have Thief in reserve. Okay. Alright, so... What's in here, Diver? Okay, I should have looked through the keyhole, but it's alright, because this guy with the gun is not looking... Oi! Come on then. Down you go, buddy. Luckily they're mechanics, so they are not going to raise a fuss or shoot at me. And then there's one other guy, one other mechanic, counting the number of boats in this room, presumably, which has taken him all day. Thief, I'm going to bring him in now. Whoops. I'm going to bring Thief into... he can just take that and he can unlock this box for us. And let's see what's in here. See if there's something good for Thief. Aha, a rope ladder. And as we know, Thief is very good at climbing walls and cliffs, and so that's going to be of use to him as well. What do we got here? Wire cutters, brilliant. We're going to need those as well. Bonus, that's fine. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to leave Thief by the door, and Diver can carry on. Alright, so we're left with this guy, and that guy over there. Now, just up here, who's the next guy? What can he see? Can he see this guy? No, we're alright. I think we can get rid of him. Unless somebody up there will see him. No, it doesn't look like it. Excellent. Well, I'm just going to stash this guy under this house now that I know that that's a thing. Now the question is, if I chuck cigarettes for this guy, is he going to come out of there? I think he will. I think let's stick him there, and then what I'm going to do... Where's Thief? Is he still in the building? Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to throw them there and then hide under this building. There we go. Because he's got to go inside and come round. So I'm going to hide, and then as soon as he's out, I'm going to come out behind him. Like that. And now we should be free to knock him out and stick him in the water. Yeah, the river gets very narrow at this point. In fact, that is crazily narrow. So I'm very surprised that nobody on the other side can see this. I don't think they can. Whoops, nobody, I don't want to jump in the water. I've never used this boat because it was just really close to where there were lots of people. Alright, Thief, you can now open this box, buddy. Have a look inside. Yeah, that's all good things. Why don't you hide under the building, Thief? Can you hide under the building? Yeah, of course you can. You're the little guy. Right, I'm going to look in here with Diver. See what there is. I think that's a mechanic in the corner. Let's try. Oops. Oh, he's seen me. Alright, well, I can knock him out of here, maybe. Yeah, let's do that. It's funny, I thought he was sitting in the corner and not looking at me. So, that's what happens, I guess. Let's go in. Now, we need to find a way to get rid of these guys. I might just close that door, actually. Yeah, okay, because he seems to walk up and down. So let me just work out a plan here. Is there any furniture in here? Yes, there is furniture in here. Okay, that's good. Yes, bonuses, lovely. I don't think I can do the knock on the wall trick because then he'll run around and see who it is. But maybe I can... Yeah, alright. Well, he's going back now. I think what I can do... Maybe instead of the knocking on the wall trick is running around on the spot. And then when his back is turned... When he's looking at the wall to see where the noise came from, I think I can run around and get rid of him. Yeah, there we go. Wow, they all heard that actually, but the other two can't see me. Okay. Now, there's these guys. What am I going to do here? He sees quite a lot actually, that officer. I think a knife for the far guy would be good, and then maybe punching the officer, but in order to do that, yeah, that's it. I'm just going to run on the spot again, and then knife him. He then looks at that guy, and then I knock him down. Lovely. Okay. And then I think that's everything in there. I don't think there's any more furniture in that room. Yeah, I think it was just that one, and we've got that bonus now. Brilliant. Okay, out we go. Alright, so... Thief is hiding under there. Great, that's okay. Now, yeah, Thief was good in the last level because we ended up using that mouse. I don't know if that mouse is still a thing. I don't know if it is. I'm going to give Diver that food, actually. Thief can put a uniform on. I wonder if it is. I wonder if the mouse is still... Oh, no way, the mouse is a thing. Amazing. Well, this is going to be easier then, I think. Actually, I'm just going to try and get rid of this guy. Let's try our mouse. Let's do our mouse behind him, I guess. He might have gone too far now. Oh no, he's alright. I hope no one on the bridge hears that. Does he hear that? No, he doesn't. Yeah, the mouse is really loud, and I didn't know if it was still in this level. But it looks like it is, so that's great. Okay, so let's run Diver up to here, and then see who we got up here. There's various guys there. I think he moves around. Yeah, there's quite a few guys up here. Alright, well, why don't we try... We can probably do some cigarettes. Maybe there, on the top of the step. Yeah, he's seen that. And then, if it's an awkward angle, maybe I can do a knife, and if not, maybe I can do a punch. Has the officer seen? Yeah, he's seen. Whoops. Maybe I can knife him now. Yeah, I can send a knife to him. Tie him back up. And that's 2 down. That's great. So I'll just stash them down the steps a little bit. Grab the knife. Alright, there we go. Fantastic. Thief? No, not the mouse, buddy. It's alright, nobody can hear that, that's okay. I just want to keep him in reserve in case we want to use this mouse. I started off with cigarettes because I wasn't sure if it was a thing in this level. Okay, well they're both facing the bridge. Okay, there's another guy there actually, so he's being covered. But yeah, I don't think that guy is. Why don't we bring him forward with cigarettes? I think we could probably try that. What if we bring him forward to about there? Yeah, there we go. And unless they have to walk around objects, their viewpoint doesn't really change when they head for the cigarettes, but you got to be careful if they have to walk downstairs or do anything where they have to change their kind of angle. Okay. So we know this guy is being watched by somebody else, but does he see this guy? I don't think he does, you know. I'm gonna try and get this guy real quick. Ah, the Allied prisoners of war are running off now. Yeah, it's a brilliant film, the River Kwai, with Alec Guinness. It's a really, really good story. The prisoners are forced to build the bridge, and unlike in this version of the story, unlike in this game, he does not want to destroy the bridge because he's built it, even though he's built it for the enemy. It's taken them years to do. So Colonel Nicholson, that's the character in the film. Colonel Nicholson does not want to destroy the bridge because him and his men have worked hard on it. Whereas in this level, he's up for helping. Right, I've used the mouse again to distract that guy, and now I think I can get rid of him before he turns around. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he's called Colonel Nicholson in the movie, and he's called Colonel Guinness in this. There's a subtle hint of who it's meant to be. Alright, excellent. So we've cleared, I think we've pretty much cleared everyone up here on one side of the bridge. He is actually down on the far side, that red dot over there. He's down the cliff edge. I think we might as well get rid of this guy too, you know. So I'm gonna run Diver as far as I can to the edge of the view. Yeah, he's still in uniform. I'm just going to do mouse again because now that I know about that, that's great. There we go. I assume if he's already seen you, then he doesn't, you know, stop to look at the mouse. But I don't know. Okay, so you know what, Thief, you can take him. Just get him out of there. And then Diver. Is that... Yeah, that is furniture, actually. I'm just going to have a quick look in here. This will come to be explained later, these barrels on the bridge. Explosive trap. But one of them had a bonus in it, so I've got that. That's great. Aha, a sniper. Now, can anyone see the sniper from where they are? If so, it would probably be that guy. I don't think they can. I might try and get rid of him next. So, knife might be safest for him. Unless someone on the ground sees him. Oh boy, someone on the ground has seen him. Or maybe I can get out of there and then get one more person when he comes up to investigate. I think there's a ladder there, actually. That's probably... Yeah, he's climbing up a ladder. But I don't know if he'll stop at an angle where I can get him or not. Yeah, he stopped at the wrong angle. Okay, well, can we do a mouse in time? If we can, then I'll try and get the knife on him as well. Before he raises the alarm. Can I get him? Yeah, I can. Alright, lovely. So actually, that's saved us a job, because I think... I don't know where he was, but he was one of the other guys near the bottom of the bridge, so we've managed to get rid of him as well. That's great. Good, so we are doing well. And now we're going to sneak around the bottom of this cliff, I reckon. Alright, he can stay there, that's fine. So yeah, no, not the mouse. I keep sending the mouse to the place where I want the thief to run. Alright, so the thing about the clue with the elephant is that the problem with the elephant is that I mean, the place where it's easiest to walk the elephant across is actually the worst place to come ashore, because there's like loads and loads and loads of enemies. So to get the secondary objective, I think what I used to do was just cross the river, you know, basically by either swimming it or using a boat or just something that's easier, and then doing the elephant thing at the end, crossing the river, you know, send the thief back towards the end to do the river cross on the elephant, and that way you still get your objective. I need to watch out for that crocodile, because they do move very quickly. They're quite scary, those. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head to this jetty, because this end of the river is much quieter to cross at, so I think crossing it at this end is going to be a better plan. And then, you know, we can send the thief back at the end, and he can cross the river on the elephant, and we still get our secondary objective that way. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring our other guys around here. Yeah, there we go. Beret hasn't got any uniforms yet. He can take some stuff from these guys maybe. I'm not going to use Beret very much in this level actually, because I think the diver is a bit more useful. But the funny thing is, the Green Beret is basically in every level. I think he's in almost every level. He's not in Night of the Wolves actually, but I think he's in pretty much all of the levels. He's like the sort of figurehead commando, and then it's just different guys in different levels after that. Okay, so I'm going to leave them a little further away from the river in case the crocodiles come out. And now I'm going to use diver. There is this boat, but I think I could actually swim using our scuba gear. So, oh yeah, in fact there's a crocodile right there. You see, he walks onto the land, that one. He's a right pain, so I'm going to shoot him. There is another one there, but he's not a problem at the moment, I don't think. Now, I could swim underwater for this, but I actually don't think I'll need to. I'm just going to sort of stay on the edge of the scenario here. I think he was the pain, that crocodile, the one that always creeps onto the land, so it's good that I've got rid of him now, in case he eats my other guys while I'm over here. Now there's this guy I just need to be careful of, so I'm just going to try and get past him. And then we're pretty much over to the other bank with these guys. And yeah, this is why I don't do the elephant thing straight away, because this is a quieter end of the river, I think. I think it's easier to do it at this end, and then just do that last right. So I think we can give a knife to him, and then punch him. And we're just going to stash these guys over here in the corner. Great. So yeah, so there's another elephant there. So maybe it doesn't matter which direction you walk the elephant to get that objective. Maybe it just doesn't matter. Maybe it's like, doesn't matter which direction, doesn't matter which elephant. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm just going to put a uniform on him just in case. Now, who else have we got? Who's the next guy? Probably him. So I just need to be careful of him to get rid of this guy. I'll probably just wait for him to turn around and then do the same to this chap. And then we're getting near the POW camp, which is basically the top of this cliff, so my next plan is going to be getting up there once I get the others across. But I'm just going to remove, there's just a couple of guys down here on the bank. I just want to get rid of them first and then try and bring the others across. So I think that's how we will do this. Okay, that's fine. So I'm just going to see how far this guy comes. I think he comes to the far side of those rocks. So maybe I can actually get around behind him. Yeah, I think I can get around behind him. And then it's just that guy. It's just these two. These two are the last two on this side, below the cliff. So I'm just going to get rid of these two, and then we can get the others across. I'm just going to take him a little bit further away. And then it's just this guy. I think he just wanders around here a little bit next to this cage. It looks like a cage full of prisoners of war who they're not being very nice to. So all the more reason why I can get rid of this guy. I think if I just sneak out here, I can just get him with a knife. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now I could swim all of them across, but I actually think there was a little boat back there. If I just avoid this crocodile, which seems to have gone now, I think maybe I can just put them all in this boat, and then Diver can row them across. So actually, although it says that the only way across is the elephant, there's actually several ways. One of them being this little boat. And if you're enjoying these, we've been working through all the levels of the original game. So if you're enjoying this one, please give it a like and subscribe, and you will see the rest. We started in Europe, and now we're moving on to all of the Asian levels. There we go. So, right, you can come out of there, Diver. Same with all of you. Alright, so the next plan is to get up here. Now, I'm actually not going to go up the ramp because there are several people wandering around here at the top. It's quite sort of, seems to be quite heavily guarded at the top there. So I'm actually just going to run them all to the base of this cliff. And I'm going to use Thief and his climbing abilities, because he does still have, yeah, he's got a rope ladder. So if we, no buddy, I want you to climb the cliff, not run around. If he climbs here, to me this seems like quite a good place to do it, and if I have him in a uniform, which I think I do, yeah I do, then I don't see why that guy will not notice him. So we can drop a rope ladder and then get Diver up to deal with this guy. So if we drop our rope ladder here, and the great thing about the rope ladder is it seems to be whatever length you want it to be, we can now get Diver up, and I think he will be out of sight as well, because he is in a uniform too. This is a little tricky because there's another guy here, but perhaps we can use our mouse again. Is there anyone around the side there? I think there was somebody at the back. I seem to remember there was someone at the back, but... Alright, well let's try our mouse way up there. And then maybe Diver can get to this guy before he turns around. Yeah, there we go. Great. And then I don't know how far I can stash him. Perhaps I can stash him... Oh man, I can stash him for miles. That's great. That's really, really good. Okay. Okay. And... ooh, yeah, there is somebody that walks around. That's interesting. Okay, well, I seem to remember Thief... Whoops, no, I don't want to do the mouse. Luckily no one can hear that. I seem to remember Thief has... yeah, he has wire cutters, great. So what if we cut through the fence there? Oh yeah, he's relieving him. Somebody comes and relieves him, that's interesting. Well, before that other guy comes back, I think we can get rid of him. Can we reach? Yes, we can. Okay. Well, where does he go? Oh man, he's just going for a smoke. Alright, buddy. Just calls his mate over so that he can go and have a smoke behind the bin shed. Fair enough. He's got it all figured out. Alright, well now I think we can bring these two up the ladder. This is a great little spot, this, because once we've got rid of those guys, it's just nice and concealed. I think we can just, you know, leave them down here somewhere. I'm going to keep using Diver because he can throw the knife. So he has helpfully stood in exactly the same place as his mate. I'm going to just do exactly the same thing again, just to get rid of him. And I think there are a few more guys around here, but hopefully they won't see. Alright, so we're doing well. That rope ladder trick was really, really good. I'm so glad we have the mouse. Like, that has really helped. Alright. Excellent. So, let's start to see what's inside these buildings. What if we look in through the window? Ooh, hello. Okay, there's various people in there. Ooh, there is another guy moving there, actually. Maybe I should try and... yeah, maybe I should try and get rid of him first. Okay. Yeah, what does he do? Does he walk around to the other side? And more to the point, what does this guy see? Yeah, he was guarding that top of the ramp there. I think that was the right decision to not come up there. I swear there's another guy, like, out the top somewhere, but I can't see him at the moment.
In a moment. Yeah.
Ooh, that guy nearly saw me there. Yeah, okay. Maybe the thing to do is to get him now when he comes back. Can he get in? Can we get him? No.
If you like.
Too far away. Alright, let's run over and grab him real quick. I'm just going to stash him around the back of this hut. I think we're safe to do that now.
I'm fully qualified.
So this must be like Alec Guinness's hut or something. When he's not being put in the hot box for misbehaviour, which I think is what they said was happening. He was in solitary or something, they said. Which is also what happens in the film. Because he doesn't want to do what he's told to at first. But then he slowly kind of comes round to the idea that the bridge can be a thing that him and his men do as like a symbol of pride or something. And he gets this really messed up view that if he builds it, then, you know, he'll be doing a good thing, even though he's helping the enemy. And it's a really good film. It's a really good film. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it. Very good film. And it was all filmed on location in Sri Lanka. Okay, so we've done well. We got rid of those guys. There's a mechanic there. Ah, maybe that was the guy I was thinking of. Okay, there's a couple of them actually. I think he's the next one. Well, I might just get rid of him before I go in the buildings actually. Whoops. Wow, I completely forgot about the mechanic. So that's one to remember. Don't run straight past the enemy, kids. It won't be a good idea. Okay. Oh, I keep forgetting I've got some Molotovs actually. Diver has got some Molotovs if Driver needs them. That'll be one for Thief. What can he see? I don't think he can see up here. I'm in a uniform now, so... What if I chuck some ciggies that way? And then we just got this railway line going off into the distance towards wherever it's meant to be. I think it's meant to be in Thailand, this level. Beautiful scenery in these games, hey? Like, they did such an amazing job of building these levels. Like, it really creates the whole world really nicely, I think. Okay, is he gonna see anything he shouldn't if I chuck some cigarettes for him as well? Okay, he kind of spins around that guy, and then there's a huge load of these guys over there, so need to keep an eye on them. I think I might be able to get him if I put cigarettes just there. Let's try that. Ah, he's turned around again now. Well, when he turns back round, I'm just going to try and get him, and then we'll think of some other plan for them. Is he going to see them now? Yes, there we go. That's what we want. If he comes past these little huts, these little railway huts, then we can take him down as well. Lovely. Oh yeah, the Allied prisoners are running now. They're a bit like the monks in Target Burma, I guess. Okay. Gosh, this place looks hot, doesn't it? Hot and humid. Okay, now I think we can do these huts and we're not going to get disturbed. So I know there's some guys in here. Yeah, okay. Need to try a plan here. You know what? I might bring Driver along because we might need some of his toys for this.
Let's go.
He's almost like Deputy Sapper, isn't he, Driver? He's got all the stuff that Sapper would use. Now, is anyone going to hear if I get rid of him? Hopefully not. Is anyone going to see if I get rid of him? Hopefully not. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so I got rid of the officer. And maybe when that other guy comes back, I can get rid of him as well. Yeah, here he comes. Is he coming back over? Come on, buddy. I've got a knife for you and everything. Now, I think he goes to the shelves. Yeah, he does. Right, please don't turn around, buddy. Don't think they've seen. Cool. Can I look in these shelves? Yes, I can. Ooh, and another knife. How very helpful. 2 knives for Diver is great. if you can get your hands on 2 knives for him, I recommend it, because you're not having to prioritise. You can get 2 guys with knives. Just like that. And I think that third person is, yeah, he's a prisoner. You see, I was thinking about chucking a Molotov in the window, but then he was sitting there, and I don't want to kill him. I assume you can accidentally kill these guys, but I didn't really want to try. Okay, so that's 1 hut done. I didn't need driver in the end there. Just gonna check in here. That looks... Is that the prisoner in the corner? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, lovely. Now that is going to become clear in a minute. We're going to leave that where it is at the moment. That is the dynamite that we were told about by the Allied soldier at the beginning. There is some dynamite and it's attached to a basic detonator. It's in one of the huts. That's what he said. So we're going to leave it there for a minute because we haven't been told what to do with it yet. That looks empty as well. Any furniture in there? I don't think so. How are we doing for bonuses? Well, we're doing okay. That's just a soldier in there. I don't think there's anything to get in here. And I think there's one more hut. Yeah, there's this one. Is there anyone in here? Knock, knock. Just another Allied soldier, I think. And again, I don't think... Yeah, that doesn't look like the best summer camp, does it? There's nothing in there either, I don't think. Okay. No problem. So now that we've got this hole cut in the wire, we can just run all of our guys over here. Thief buddy, I've got a metal box for you, son. The work experience kid. Hey, another knife. Fantastic. Well, that's even better. I'm going to give this straight to Diver. Yeah, Barry, I have barely used him in this level at all. Oh, this pointless grappling hook. I swear I've never used it. I could never get him to climb stuff with it properly. I could only get him to kind of lay it as a tripwire, which never really made any sense to me. It wasn't the first thing I thought of using. Okay, now there are these little rooms here as well. So can he see if I check in these? Yeah, there's a door there, so I'll just check up here. That looks like the world's smallest room, and there is nothing. There is nothing in there. This little crane hut. Is this a hut as well? Can we go in there? I don't think there's any doors on that one. I think that's just like a telegraph post or something. Alright, so because we got rid of that sniper, we're kind of fine for this end of the bridge. It's now this corner. It's now this quarter with all of the soldiers. And we're going to close in on getting Colonel... What's his name? Colonel Guinness. So... I think... What is going to be a good way of getting rid of these guys? I don't know if cigarettes will work on this officer. I have a feeling they won't. I don't think he will go for these. Oh, you know what? He does. I thought he was going to be, you know, programmed to be talking to people, like, because sometimes when they're having a conversation, they don't go for cigarettes. Sometimes they only go for those if they've, you know, if they're not doing anything else. But that's great. And you know what? In case someone unties him, I'm just going to do the old switcheroo there. Okay. You know what? I might have to use something from Driver for this one. I was thinking maybe a Molotov, but I think there's too many of them. I think if I throw a Molotov here, then it's not going to reach the edges. So I'm just going to leave them for a minute, I think. I'm going to deal with them later. So who have we got down here? Okay, we've got him. I think he might be next. Let's try and do a few more of these guys first before we tackle that whole group of them. I think that's smarter. Ooh, hello, we got a guy there as well. Now, he's actually further away down that cliff, but because of the crazy perspective of this game, it looks like he's kind of just over a hedge, but he's actually just down a cliff. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Maybe we can do... Can we knife him? Or maybe cigarettes? It might have to be cigarettes for him. Oh yeah, there we go. We'll do cigarettes for him. And then take him down, and then we'll probably do the same thing with... Ooh, there's an officer coming up here. What does he want? At least we've got 3 knives now. That is very good. You know what? If I chuck a knife at one of these guys, even if other people see, maybe I can knife him. Alright, there we go. And I might just leave him there, actually. And just see what happens, because if somebody else runs up to investigate, I can probably do it again. I know that some of these guys are walking up and down these stairs. It might be him. He might see it as soon as he gets up the stairs.
In a moment.
But they don't properly raise the alarm until they've kind of got rid of the body by standing on it and melting it, just like real life. There we go.
I'm going.
I love how his field of view turns red at the last second. It's like he just realised something was happening. Okay. I hope nobody's going to see these bodies, by the way, up here. I'm hoping that they don't get seen by these chaps, with any luck. Now, is anyone else going to come up? That officer did. Yeah, here he comes, here he comes. I think we might get one more. We're going to do the same trick again. And the heat's off now, so I'm just going to knock him out. Cool, okay. So we'll just stash these guys around the corner. And then we can look in some of these rooms. These were the guys that I was worried about with that patrol. So maybe we can take care of them soon. Driver, I'm going to run you down, buddy. Oh, driver's run out of uniforms. Okay, let's see what's in here. Ooh, we got two guys. We got two guys in there. Can I send the mouse into the room? Is that a thing? Let's see what happens. Does it run into the room? Oh, no way. It does work. Okay. Trouble is, he's still facing the wrong way, so that's not incredibly helpful. Yeah, it might have to be something nasty through the window, I think, into this room. Let's see what happens. I mean, he's yelling, he's sounding the alarm, but like he's in a building, so I don't think anything's going to happen. I wondered if he was going to run over to the room, to the window. Oh yeah, there he is. Maybe it's a waste to do another Molotov. Maybe I can just chuck a knife at him. Okay, well, wasn't ideal, but never mind. Is there any furniture in here? Ooh, the world's smallest shelf. A little thing of furniture with a bonus in it. How are we doing for bonuses? We're nearly there. I think we might just have one more bonus. Okay, great. Well, I got a little bit injured, but I'll give him some food. There we go. I love how food is kind of like, you know, medicine light, and it just seems to work. Now, what's in this room? Is that a guy leaning out the window? No, that's funny. He's leaning out the window in the interior shot, and in the exterior, he's not leaning out the window. How strange. Oh well. He's not going to be a problem. Maybe he was just leaning over the table. Okay. And then I think with two knives, maybe I can get rid of these guys again with the two knife trick, just like in that other room. Yeah, there's two radio operators, so... Whoops, not you, driver. Not you, buddy. They're a bit difficult, these guys sitting down, because I never know if they actually... It's a bit hard to see when they actually fall down sometimes. Anyway, they're the only ones in there. The radio, I don't think, is going to do anything at the moment because we haven't been instructed to use it yet. Just like in the other levels, the radio doesn't do anything until you're told to use it. Okay, so there's no furniture in there, that's fine.
Let's go.
Okay. So pretty soon we can probably get down here and rescue Alec Guinness. But there's still a lot of folks on that side actually. Okay, so we're just gonna have to be a little bit careful. And this guy runs around. This big beefy jailer. He runs around as well. So let's just be a little careful here. Well, maybe I can. I'm in a uniform. What the hell? I think I can get down these stairs quick enough. All right. Well. Perhaps I can knock him down and then he'll come and investigate. Oh no, I can do it without him seeing. Great. And then can I get a knife at him through the fence? I think I can. Yeah, there we go. That was the best way around to do that, wasn't it? And then what does he see? Yeah, he would have been I'm surprised he didn't see that sniper fall down, actually. That's on the bridge. Right, okay, well, maybe... okay, well, cigarettes. Well, cigarettes will do. And then take down this guy. Excellent. Grab my ciggies. And now, we can go and retrieve our third knife, which is currently sticking into this guy. And now we can talk to Colonel Guinness, as they call him in this game, and see what he has to say. Jailer, aha. So that key is probably for a door. We've done that building, I think. It's probably... Oh yes, it's that door. Alright, let's talk to Colonel Guinness and see what he says.
You've come to blow up the bridge, haven't you? We worked so hard on it and lost so many men. I will feel sad when it is gone. But it must be destroyed. We've constructed a scale model of the bridge. Take me to it, and I'll show you how to blow it up.
Do you see what I mean? Whoever they've got is a spot-on impersonator of Alec Guinness. That is such a great detail. They clearly love these old war movies. The game developers. I think it's terrific. And yeah, he's doing a great job, that guy voicing him. The Japanese frighten easily, but they will soon be back, and in greater numbers. So I'm going to try cigarettes on him. And hope he doesn't see anything he shouldn't. Well, if he has, he's not going to be around to talk about it. In fact, I probably should have checked that no one else is going to see those cigarettes, but anyway, I think we're alright. Whoops. Just want to dump this body. Yeah, you see how close we are to the other side of that river? That is quite scary, that. But nobody saw us. Now there's a sniper there. Can I knife a sniper? Is anyone inside going to react? Can I look through the window and find out? Yeah, I got him, but, oh, there's some, yeah, this is the room with the scale model, but I don't think... That officer was over by the ladder, and I don't think he's seen... Alright, cool, well, I've still got 2 knives. I can pick that one up in a minute, and I'll be fine. Okay, so this is why I didn't want to cross the river at this point with the elephant, because there's, like, tons and tons and tons of people around here. I think maybe, some cigarettes for whoever can see down here to the riverbank. There we go, we have a taker. Ooh, I better tuck in. And there we go. And then if we get another one, we'll do exactly the same. There we go. And hopefully nobody has seen that. Least of all this blind bat who's guarding the door. But I just want to get rid of these guys quickly in case anyone else sees. Yeah, there's quite a lot of them up this side of the river, and that is exactly why I didn't do the thing with the elephant. But I can do that last and still get the objective, or secondary objective, whatever it is. Alright, so, just going to pick those up again. Still got the mouse, of course, but I think all these guys face the same way now. Alright, that's him down. Yeah, that sniper in there is a good one to get rid of. If you can throw knives through a window, then he's even more useful, the diver. Okay, and then it's just... Looks like it's those 3. We've still got the patrol up there, we'll do them last. Oh, and we got a guy down there by the looks of it as well. Yeah, okay, he's just by the riverbank. What can he see? He moves. Looks like he moves. How far can he see? Oh, he can see quite far too. Okay, well what if we do cigarettes for him? Oh no, a little further. Yeah, there we go. And then I'd better quickly move this body out of the way. I'm hoping he doesn't see anything he shouldn't. No, we should be right there. If I can do it fast enough. Yep. There we go. Lovely. Or not so lovely for him. Alright. And then it looks like we've just got these 3. Can't really see him from there. Okay. Well, I can probably... If he doesn't move, then I can probably knock these guys out, I think. There we go. You can do this level quite quickly, really, compared to some of them, if you get everything organised quickly enough. Alright, and I think that guy up there, he's standing at a bit of an awkward angle, that guy, so I think that's going to be a knife. Alright, diver, do your thing. Do your thing, mate. You cold-blooded, bloody murderer. They're all a bit unhinged, these guys, aren't they? I mean, like, if you met any of them in real life. Right, who's in here? Okay. Couple of folks in here. What if I do my running on the spot trick and then they all see? And then we just knife the guy that can see. And then, can we do it again? Yeah, there we go. One more knife. There you go. And then it'll just be a punch for this. Happy chappy. Alright, there we go. Doesn't look like there's any furniture in here. So I think that'll do us for there. Yeah, it just looks like some kind of gas tank room. It's kind of weird. Okay. Great, out we go. Okay. Okay, so now it's probably going to be this building here. So we'll see what we can do in here, and then we will get Guinness. We'll get Colonel Guinness back. Where is he? He's waiting there. In fact, let's put him by the door. Now, rather than go in that front door, I can't look through that door because it needs a key. So instead, I'm gonna... Whoops, no, not you, buddy. You stay there, Obi-Wan. I'm gonna look through this door because I couldn't look through... Yeah, you can't look through doors with keys. Doors that need keys. If you haven't opened them yet, then you can't look through them. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, there'll be something for the thief in a minute. Now, there's a guy. Is that a guy? Yeah, he's sitting there in the corner. Oh, you know what? Let's do mouse. Mouse over there.
Let's go.
And then I think Diver will be able to knife him when he moves. I hope the mouse is coming. Yeah, there it is. There we go. Great. Okay. And then thief. I'm just going to do this manually because there is still that group of guys there. Yeah, there they are. Just standing there waiting for their guy to come back. He said he was going for cigarettes, and that was like half an hour ago. I don't think she's coming back. Okay, driver, where are you, buddy? You know what, maybe we can get rid of these guys now. I think by now there won't be anyone to raise the alarm.
Okay.
But I still don't know which way they're going to turn. How far can I throw these, actually? Yeah, I can still throw them from there, so I'm just going to stay right back. You can throw them quite far, actually. Okay, now it's down to these two. Ooh. Oh, one of them missed it. Alright, buddy, well, it's just you, I'm afraid. Sorry about this. There you go. Okay. So they couldn't kick up a fuss, that's fine. Okay, so now we've got everybody kind of in this area. We just need to do this final room. Thief, did you look in here, buddy? No, you didn't. But there's no bonuses, that's fine. We don't really need any of that stuff. Alright, Diver, let's see. This is the room where you threw that knife. And then there's these guys up here. Whoa, they are close. How is he not seeing that dead guy? I mean, how? Can I get him with a knife from here? Maybe I can knife him from here. A little too far away, maybe. Oh, no way. Okay, well that just reached. But now I've got him to worry about. Yeah, we know. Okay, well while his back's turned. And then it's just oblivious guy in the window. Again, he's leaning out of a window. I don't think he was there. Oi, buddy. I'm trying to sneak up on you. Okay. Great. And now, there is the model, but we're going to need Guinness for that. Is that furniture? Yes, that's furniture. Lovely. Bonus. Okay. Is that all of our bonuses? It is. We are done with our bonuses. And there is the key. That's what I need the key for. So now he's going to tell us what to do. Over to you, buddy.
Well, gentlemen, this is what you have to do. But make sure you do it right. There is a convoy waiting to cross the bridge. You should hide the trap by placing it with a group of barrels here All you then have to do is to send a straightforward telegraph message informing the train that the bridge is complete and that it can now cross. When the train then crosses the bridge, the vibrations will set off the trap. One more thing. Can I ask you for a personal favor? Once you have blown up the bridge, this whole area will be swimming in Japanese. There are some of my men that won't stand a chance. They are being held captive in a cage, suspended above the river. Please make sure that they are freed before you send the message.
Okay, well, can't argue with that. We can go and free those prisoners straight away, so I'm going to just send Diver to do that because we've got to drop the cage into the water, if I remember. And I think that has now appeared as a secondary objective. Yeah, rescue the prisoners, there we go. So let's send him. Here he comes. So I am just going to put my scuba suit on just in case, and the way to do this is if you hold the cursor over this little area here, this invisible thing appears, and now that's dropped the cage into the water, and this is why I put the scuba suit on, because a counter has appeared. We've got 23 seconds or whatever it is to release them, and we now do the cogwheel thing again on the cage underwater, and that should, I hope, release them. There we go. Took a few clicks, but there we go. So they now just swim off. Whoa, and a crocodile's attacking me, so I need to quickly get out of there. You're a pain, aren't you, buddy? Well, that's what happens. Right, so I've freed the prisoners. Eat some food, replenish myself. There we go. And I'm just going to run Diver back to here. And at this point, Beret, I'm going to send you, buddy, to deal with the bridge. He can go and look for the explosives, and at this point I'm also going to run Thief out of here. Thief can go and do that elephant thing. Thief can go and take this elephant across the river, and that gets our other secondary objective. So, right, Beret, here he is. He's going to get the explosives. And now, yeah, we have not used him at all, have we, this level, huh? So now we're going to head for those barrels where we were before. Thief, are you at the elephant now? Yeah, he's on the elephant. It took me ages to work out how to control the elephant, but it's the arrow keys, and it's a pretty hard thing to steer. So let's try and do a 3-point turn with an elephant. It has to be the arrow keys and not clicking, so it's not like a boat where you can have the option. So yeah, that took me a very long time to work out how to do it. Whoops. Yeah. See, this is why you need a driving test for an elephant in this game. But if we do this, it just ticks off the secondary objective. But there's no way that I could have done this earlier and they would have not seen, so I tend to do this at the end. But yeah, if we hadn't rescued those prisoners, that seems to become a secondary objective as well. Does the elephant actually go in the water? Oh yeah, there you go. Right, out the way, crocodile. It's pushing a crocodile, that's hilarious. Okay, can he come out of the water here? And but the reason they tell you about the elephant is that, whoops. The reason they tell you about the elephant is that the crocodiles don't eat them, apparently. So that's meant to be one way across. Of course, there is this giant bridge to walk across as well. The clue being in the name of the level. But anyway. Alright, so we've done that with the thief, that's fine. We should now get our secondary objective for that as well. Cross the river on an elephant, there we go. Beret, meanwhile, he can put the explosives on the bridge. Beret, you can come back down here, buddy. You've done your job. And now, I think... Whoops. Oh, he's done that stupid thing where he jumps off the bridge. Yeah, keep an eye on Beret because he's a bit of a thicko when it comes to running to places. He just takes the quickest route, even if it means injuring himself. But it's okay. Alright, so there we all are. And now we can send our message, and that should trigger the end of the level, because the Japanese train will now appear. And that is the end of Bridge Over the River Kwai.